Hi friends, my name is Victoria and I'm a mindful movement teacher. Today I'm going to be guiding you through a mindfully crafted Vinyasa yoga flow to help you build up to your dancer's pose. We're going to be incorporating a lot of balancing poses, a lot of heart openers, hip openers, as well as some side body work. As always, this is your practice. I am only your guide, so I want you to listen to your body by taking whatever you need, dropping whatever you don't. We're going to be using props. I'll be demoing how to use blocks and a strap throughout our practice. If you don't have either, you can always use any other household items that resemble either one of those. And let's get started. We're going to start in child's pose or balasana at the back of your mat. Bring your big toes to touch, knees come as wide as your mat, and walk your hands forward. Extend your arms out as you let your heart space sink down to the floor. Let your forehead come onto your mat. Trying to find the most loving expression of the shape here in your body as you start to find stillness in your mind, stillness on your mat. Begin to tune into your breath by taking one deep expansive breath in. Fill up through your chest, your belly, the back of your spine. And an open mouth exhale, let it go. Take another deep expansive inhale, fill up all the way to the top. And let it go, release. And just continue to breathe here. Taking inventory of whatever is running through your mind and putting it away for later. Letting yourself be fully in this moment, in the now. As they say, the present is a present. So let yourself be here as a gift. Feeling how your body melts down towards the earth with every breath. And just staying for about 2 more cycles of breath here. And when you're ready, start to press the tips of your fingers onto the mat. Lift your arms round through your spine and then shift to the right edge of your mat. Start to make circles here. So once you start to reach the top of your mat, let your hips sink down, open your chest, and then press into your hands. Send your hips back, moving in a counterclockwise direction, making these circles as big or small as you'd like, as slow or fast. Undulate through your spine here, kind of like a variation of your cat and cow. And then switch, go clockwise the other direction. Finding whatever trajectory feels good in this moment. And then when you're ready, find your neutral tabletop. Stack hips on top of knees, shoulders on top of wrist, fingers wide apart from each other. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly, shine your chest forward, gaze up at the ceiling. Exhale, cat, round through your spine, chin to chest, gaze back at your navel. Inhale, cow, drop your belly button, gaze up. Exhale, cat, press into your hands, round and curl. And just continue to take your cat and cows at your own pace. Inviting fluidity into your body by bringing in any other motion that feels good, whether it's hip rotations, neck rolls, maybe you rotate your hands so your fingers face you, whatever feels good here, and take 2 more rounds of it. And then when you're ready, find your neutral tabletop. Inhale, extend your right arm up towards the ceiling, gaze up. Exhale, thread the needle, right arm under left, press your right cheek to the mat, keep your hips lifted and breathe. Option to stay here. Option to walk your hand forward. Find a mini twist by peeking right under your left armpit. Maybe you close your eyes here as you stay for 1 more breath. And then bring your hand back in front of your nose. Inhale, unwind, reach high. Exhale, release, plant your right hand onto the mat. Inhale, reach your left arm up, gaze up. Exhale, thread the needle. This time, press your left cheek to the mat. And if you extended your left arm on the other side, bring your right arm forward this time. Peek right under your right tricep for a mini twist. And when you're ready, walk your right hand back. Inhale, reach your left arm up, gaze up. Exhale, release, tabletop. We'll warm up our wrist here. So I want you to rotate your hands so the wrists face each other, fingers face out, palms down. And then start to make circles here in the clockwise direction. Again, as big or small, fast or slow as you'd like. And then switch, go the other way around. And then find your neutral tabletop. Inhale, bird dog, reach your right arm forward, left leg back, one breath. Press into your left hand, bring your belly button up towards your spine and flex your back foot. Drop your left hip in line with your right. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, awkward airplane, reach your right arm out to the right, left leg out to the left and breathe. Press equally into your left hand, right knee. Find your balance here, engage your core. Yes, you can. Maybe you lift 1 inch higher, one more inhale. Exhale, drop your left foot where it is. Come up to your right knee. From here, flex your left foot to lift your toes up. And then let your left hand rest on your left knee. Inhale, extend your right arm up, gaze up. Exhale, gate pose. Find your side body stretch to the left as you open up to the right side body. Rotate your left pinky finger in to keep your shoulder away from your ear. Keep your left hand light. One more inhale. Exhale, modified side plank. Drop your right hand and keep your legs where they are. So right knee is still on the floor, left leg is still extended. Option to keep your left hand on your hip. Option to reach your left arm up and above. Maybe you gaze up and breathe. As you start to warm up your right oblique here, open up through your chest as you lift your left fingertips. One more inhale. Exhale, grab your left ankle with your left hand and then kick your foot back to open up through your left chest. And just hold one more breath. One more inhale. Exhale, release into your tabletop. We'll do all of that on the other side. Inhale, bird dog, extend left arm forward, right leg back and breathe. Find one straight line of energy from your back heel to the tips of your fingers here. Crown of your head reaches for the front. One more inhale, lengthen. Exhale, awkward airplane, right leg to the right, left arm to the left and breathe. Find your strength here. Yes, you can. If you find yourself leaning to one side, can you balance yourself out? One more inhale. Exhale, drop your right foot where it is. Start to set up for your gate pose. Flex your right toes, right hand rest on right leg. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, gate. Find your side body stretch. And maybe you try to peek right under your left tricep here as you dial your chest to the sky. One more inhale. Exhale, modified side plank. Plant your left hand, keep your legs where they are, and adjust here. Noticing if this side feels a little bit different and doing just that, just noticing. Try not to attach any criticism or judgment to this. Press into your left hand, open up one more inhale. Exhale, release, tabletop. We'll do one more cat and cow here all together. Inhale, cow pose, drop your belly, shine your heart space forward. Exhale, cat, round and curl. And then find your neutral tabletop. Inhale, high plank pose, send your feet back, hold for one breath. Same as before, one straight line of energy from your heels to the crown of your head, making sure your hips are evenly in line with both. One more inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Send your hips back and breathe. Once you find the shape, just start to settle in. Maybe you pedal into your feet. Maybe you sway your hips side to side. Maybe you shake your head side to side. As you press into your hands to elongate through your spine, maybe you keep a micro bend in your knees. And just stay for 2 more cycles of breath here. Draw your belly button in towards your spine. Inhale, 3-legged down dog. Kick your right leg high, hold for 1 breath. Flex your right foot, rotate your right pinky toe down to the mat to square your hips, let your head and neck relax. Inhale, lift your heel 1 inch higher. Exhale, open up your hip, right heel meets left glute and breathe. Maybe you roll out your ankle here, maybe you make circles with your knee, find whatever feels good as you dial your right armpit down in line with your left. Inhale, 3-legged down dog, square your hips. Exhale, down dog, release. Let's do that on the left side here. Inhale, 3-legged down dog, lift your left leg and hold for 1 breath. Again, hips are square, shoulders are square. Keep your fingers wide. Inhale, lift your heel 1 inch higher. Exhale, open up your hip. Left heel touches right glute this time. And whatever you did on the other side, repeat here. Balance yourself out. Inhale, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, down dog, release. And then from here, slowly start to walk your feet to the top edge of your mat. Finding your forward fold or Uttanasana. Keep a generous bend in your knees, let your head and neck relax and breathe. Find whatever variation of forward fold feels good here to fully release your torso, let gravity traction through your head and neck. And then when you're ready, you have 2 options. Option, find your bind behind your back by interlacing your fingers, or option, graph wraps the elbows. If you're going to find your finger binds here, then begin to press your fist away from your body as they start to drop to the front of the room here. Feeling that deep opening in your heart space and your shoulders, power through your arms. And then slowly release your hands to the mat. Heel toe your feet together to touch. Keep your knees deeply bent as you slowly start to roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Go slower than what you're going right now. And let your head and neck be the last to stack at the top. Once you find the top, maybe you roll your shoulders back. Maybe you roll them forward. And let yourself shake out anything that needs to be shaken out in any of your joints, your muscles. And when you're ready, start to set up into your mountain pose or Tadasana. Root into your feet, roll your shoulders away from your ears, and then engage your core. Reach the crown of your head to the sky. Beautiful. Stand tall, stand powerful here as you close your eyes and just settle here for 2 cycles of breath. As we move throughout our practice today, I want you to focus on embodying love on your mat, on shining your heart energy, opening through your heart space with every pose. Rather than imagining what love feels like or what it looks like, I want you to embody love within every shape that we create here. And on your next inhale, reach your arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana, hold for 1 breath. Rotate your pinky fingers in to create space between your shoulders, and then knit your ribs in, engage your core. On your next inhale, lift your heels right where you are and breathe. Press your big toes and heels together to touch. Press your inner thighs together, engage and activate your glutes. And then keeping your heels lifted, find your side body stretch to your right. Drop your right arm, reach your left arm to the right and breathe. I know this is going to feel a little bit challenging. If you need to come out of this shape, shake it out really quickly and come back stronger. Just hold 1 more breath. Inhale back to center, keep your heels lifted. Exhale, side body stretch to the left. Find your balance here, find your strength. Standing so powerfully from root to rise. Inhale, find your balancing Urdhva Hastasana once more. Exhale, mountain, drop your heels, drop your arms, beautiful. Inhale, balancing Urdhva Hastasana 1 more time for good measure. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana, release. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step out to a high plank. Lower all the way down onto your belly and forehead. Reach the ground. Untuck your toes behind you. Keep your hands right under your shoulders. Elbows tucked in by your ribs. Inhale, baby cobra. Lift your chest. Breathe here. Keep your gaze at the top edge of your mat. Little to no weight in your hands as you press into the tops of your feet. Beginning to find a slight back bend. Inhale, maybe you lift an inch higher. Exhale, release, tuck your toes behind you. Inhale, press up to a high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Friends, that was your baby cobra or your bhujangasana. Option number 1 to flow through your vinyasa. We're going to run through option number 2, your chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, reach high. Exhale, Talasana, mountain release. Inhale, balancing Urdhva Hastasana, lift your heels, extend your arms. Exhale, side body stretch to the right. Try to keep those heels lifted. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, side body stretch to the left. So good. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Drop your heels, let your torso fall. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step out to a high plank. Lower halfway this time. Find your chaturanga dandasana. 90 degrees at your elbows here. Stack your heels on top of the ball mounds of your feet. Inhale, upward facing dog. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Hold for 1 breath. Press into the tops of your feet. Maybe you peek behind you to make sure that they're parallel to each other. Lift everything up and out of the mat. 1 more inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. That was your second option to flow through your vinyasa, your chaturanga dandasana. Anytime we flow, you can pick either one or just skip it and meet me in down dog. We'll go through that sun A flow 1 more time all together. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, reach overhead. Exhale, mountain Talasana, release. Inhale, balancing Urdhva Hastasana, lift your heels, extend. Exhale, side body stretch to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, side body stretch to the left. Root into the ball mounds of your feet here. Inhale, back to center, lift, lift, lift. Exhale, forward fold uttanasana, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa, your choice. Option for your baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Staying here for about 2 cycles of breath, making sure to keep your breath soft and wide here, focusing on the quality of your breath as we move throughout. And let's start to build onto our sequence. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, step, jump, or float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, sit low, reach high. Stay for about 2 cycles of breath. Keep your weight in your heels. Make sure you can see all 10 toes past your knees. Frame your ears with your biceps here. Sit low. Maybe you lower 1 more inch. Yeah, so good. 1 more inhale. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Send your arms back. Shine your chest forward and breathe. Draw your belly button in towards your spine. Lower 1 more inch. Inhale, 1-legged mountain. Root into your right foot. Lift your left knee. Hold for 1 breath. Create a 90-degree angle with your left knee as you flex your left foot. Lengthen up and out of your hips. 1 more inhale. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Slowly hinge your chest forward. Send your left leg back and then drop your left foot here. Hold for 1 breath. Stack your front knee on top of front ankle. Lift your back heel. Inhale, high crescent, reach overhead. 1 more breath. Making sure you're activating all 4 limbs here. 1 more inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Open up. First warrior 2 of our practice. Can you bend into your front knee, press into your back foot, power through your arms. Inhale, reverse warrior, flip your hand, reach up and back, one breath. Stay committed to the 90-degree angle on your front knee as you lift up and out of your hips. Shoulder away from your ear. One more inhale. Exhale, float through your vinyasa. Again, always an option to skip it and just meet me in down dog. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And stay for 3 cycles of breath. Reconnecting with our intention of love. How can you make this flow so loving to you and your body? Let's balance that out on the other side. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, sit low, reach high. Stay for 2 cycles of breath. And I want you to be mindful of where your tailbone is. If you're sticking it out, can you knit your ribs in one straight line from your sacrum to the crown of your head? Reach your arms up, so good. One more inhale. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Can you lower 1 more inch? Inhale, one-legged mountain root into your left foot. This time, lift your right knee and breathe. Making sure that your hips are square, so you're not hyping your right hip up. Rather, you're leaving it in line with your left. 1 more inhale. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Slowly find your way back. Broaden through your shoulders. Bring your shoulder blades to kiss behind you. Inhale, high crescent. Keep activating that back leg. 1 breath here. Making sure your torso is directly on top of your hips. Maybe you widen your stance. 1 more inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Open up here and breathe. Peek at your front knee, making sure that it's not falling in. Rather, you're pressing it back to open up through your hip. Press into the blade of your back foot. So good. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach up and back. Stay for 1 breath. Making this such a powerful shape in your body, using up all the energy you can. 1 more inhale. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out to let it go. 1 more deep expansive breath in. Open mouth, exhale, release some heat. Stay for 1 more breath here. Let your head and neck go here. And then we're going to move through that 1 breath, 1 movement. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, sit low, reach high. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain, lift your left knee. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms, step back. Inhale, high crescent, reach high. Exhale, warrior 2, open. Inhale, reverse warrior, lift up and back. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa. Always an option to skip it. And stay for 3 cycles of breath. Let's do it on the other side. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, step, jump, or float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair, Utkatasana. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain, lift your right knee. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Stay with your breath here. Inhale, high crescent, lengthen. Exhale, warrior 2, activate. Inhale, reverse warrior, lift up and back. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa. Again, completely optional. And stay for 3 cycles of breath. Using your down dog here as a moment of active rest, as a moment to reconnect with yourself. Take inventory of where your body is in space. keeping your belly button drawn in towards your spine. And then we're going to build on that once more. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair, sit low, reach high. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain, lift your left knee, hold and breathe. We're going to start to set up for our standing head to knee pose. So from here, begin to bring your hands under your foot, and you're going to interlace your fingers. Option to stay here. Option to start to extend your left leg out in front of you. If you have a strap, I'll demo how to use that. You're simply just going to bring that strap right under the ball mound of your foot and extend your leg out forward. From here, inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, hinge. Try to bring your forehead as close as you can to your knee while maintaining the integrity of the length in your spine. So rather than curving, I want you to hinge from your hips. Beautiful. Lift that leg. Reach your head forward. Stay for one more breath. Find your balance. You're so strong. One more inhale. Exhale. Bend your knee back in. Reach your arms overhead. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, warrior three, hinge forward. Keep your left leg lifted as you broaden through your shoulders. Option to stay here. Option to bring your fingertips to the mat if you'd like, or blocks. If you want an added balance challenge, maybe you start to reach your arms forward. Square your hips, flex your back foot. So good. Can you lift one more inch? One more inhale. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Drop your back foot. Keep your chest open. Inhale, high crescent, reach overhead. Exhale, warrior two, open up. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach up and back, listen up here. Exhale, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Use your momentum to bring your right hand in front of your right leg, foot rather, and then lift your left leg. Open up through your hips here by stacking left hip on top of right, left shoulder on top of right. As always, you have the option to add in that block to bring the floor closer to you. Use your breath. Option to stay here. Option to reach over the moon. Maybe you start to grab your left foot with your left hand. Same movement as we did in the side plank during our warm-up. Stay for one more breath. Yes, you can. You're so strong. If you had a bind, let it go. One more inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Gently step back. Inhale, reverse warrior. One more time for good measure. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa. Again, always an option to skip it. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a deep expansive inhale, fill up. Open mouth, exhale, release some heat. And just stay for about 3 cycles of breath. Left side now, friends. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, sit low, reach high. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain, lift your right knee. And then exhale, interlace your hands right under the sole of your foot. Again, option to stay here. Option to start to extend that right leg out in front of you or bring your strap in. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, hinge. Pressing your belly against your quad, your thigh. Finding your balance. Focus on something that is not moving in front of you here. And stay for one more breath. One more inhale. Exhale, release your bind. Keep your right knee bent. Inhale, lengthen your one-legged mountain. Exhale, warrior three. Still staying on that left foot here. Again, option to bring your hands to blocks or the mat. Option to reach your arms forward. Keep that right leg lifted. And if you stumble, if you shake a little bit, that's okay. It's all part of our practice. It's our journey here. One more inhale. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Drop your back foot. Keep your chest open to the front. Inhale, high crescent, reach overhead. Exhale, warrior two, open up. Inhale, reverse warrior, lift up and back. Exhale, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Once again, option to use that block as you open to the right side this time. Keep a micro bend in your left knee. And then option to stay here. Option to reach over the moon. And I remind you to tune into the channel of love. Let the feeling of love wash over you. Love over the fact that your body is strong enough to do this, that your breath allows you to move through these movements. Release your bind if you had one. One more inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Gently release. Open up. Inhale, reverse warrior once more. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a deep breath in and deep breath out. One more deep expansive inhale and a cooling exhale. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, come down to your knees, sit on your heels, and we're gonna tune into our breath again, finding quality of our breath. Bring your left hand to your heart, right hand to your belly. Close your eyes here, soften your gaze as you keep your spine erect, knees and heels together. And notice your breath. Making sure that when you inhale, you're inhaling from your tummy and your sides and the back of your spine rather than your chest. So if your chest is the one that's making most of the motion with your breath, can you redirect the movement to your belly? Stay for 3 more cycles of breath. And then when you're ready, flutter your eyes open. We're gonna keep moving here. If at any point you need to pause the video to take a quick break, you can do that. But when you're ready, you're gonna find your way to your down dog one more time. So from your high planks and your hips back, pedal out your feet if you'd like. And we're gonna challenge our core here. Inhale, 3-legged down dog. Reach your right leg high, hold and breathe. Keep your right hand on the mat here as you start to peel your left hand off. You're gonna find your balancing down dog. Now, this is going to be a little playful moment in that I want you to let yourself fall out of it. I want you to let yourself stumble. If you like to widen or shorten your stance here, you're welcome to do that. Maybe your hand lifts for 1 second the first time around, 2 seconds the second time. If you'd like a challenge, maybe you start to reach behind you to grab your right foot with your left hand. And just play around here for 2 more cycles of breath. If you need to shake it out real quick, you come back to it. Inhale, 3-legged down dog, drop your left hand, keep your right leg lifted. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Inhale, low lunge, twist, reach your right arm overhead, stay for 1 breath. Keep your back heel lifted here to keep your back hamstring engaged as you twist from under your diaphragm. 1 more inhale. Exhale, side plank, come to the blade of your left foot, stack your right foot on top. Option to come down to your forearm, come down to your knee, or stagger your feet if that feels better. We're only here for 2 more cycles of breath. Can you power through your arms, open your chest to the right, lift your bottom hip. 1 more inhale. Exhale, down dog, shake it out really quickly. Let's do all of that on the other side. Inhale, 3-legged down dog, lift your left leg high, breathe here. Start to peel your right hand off the mat. Again, if you need to widen or shorten your stance, you're welcome to do that. And if you'd like an added challenge, maybe you reach behind you to grab your left foot with your right hand. Just let yourself play here. one radical act of love for yourself while you play around with this is for you to allow yourself to step out of your comfort zone. Allow yourself to fall. Allow yourself to make mistakes. That is the only place where we can truly grow. That in itself is a radical act of self-love. Stay with it for one more breath. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Keep your left leg lifted. Drop your right hand. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Inhale, low lunge twist. Lift your left arm up, gaze up. Hold for one breath. One more inhale. Exhale, side plank. Find whatever variation you found on the other side here to balance yourself out. And when you start to feel uncomfortable, when you start to feel overwhelmed, tune back into the channel of love, into the frequency of love. Tune back into your power, your strength. One more inhale. Exhale, down dog. Send your hips back and breathe. Pedal out your feet, shake out your head, and stay for 3 cycles of breath. And let's continue on with this flow, friends. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift out of the Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair Utkatasana, sit low, reach high. And then listen up here. Start to grab for opposite elbows. Try to bring your triceps behind your ears, shoulder blades kiss behind you. Keep your big toes and heels together to touch. Start to lift your heels off the mat, finding a variation of our chair. Lift your heels, find your balance. Keeping your chest loud and proud to the front. Can you lower your seat 1 more inch? So good. Drop your heels, inhale, chair, reach up. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain, lift your left knee. Exhale, standing split, hinge forward over your right leg. Lift your left leg back and breathe. Keep your hips square, so if they're opening to the left, drop that left hip. Option to bring your hands to blocks, or if you'd like a balance challenge, option to wrap your hands around your ankle as you drop your torso. Keep your belly button in towards your spine. And just stay for 2 cycles of breath. Feeling your head descend towards your knee with every exhale. And then from here, start to draw your left knee in towards your nose. On your inhale, find your one-legged mountain. Find your balance. Yes, you can. So strong. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, warrior 1. Step your back heel back. Bend into your front knee and breathe. This is our first time in warrior 1, so I'll set you up. Bend into your front knee, press into your back heel, making sure that it's fully grounded, and then send your left hip forward, right hip back to square. Knit your ribs in. 1 more inhale. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale, puff up your chest to the sky. Exhale, humble warrior, dive your chest forward, right shoulder meets your right knee, power your fist back and breathe. Just let your head and neck drop. Keep both legs active here. Keep pressing into your back heel. Can you send that fist just 1 inch back? So good. 1 more breath. 1 more inhale. Exhale, low lunge, frame your right foot, lift your back knee. Inhale, low lunge twist, reach your right arm up, and then exhale, side plank. We've been here before. Option to stay here, option to add wild thing. Step your right foot behind you, and then press into your feet to lift your hips. Reach forward. Open up your heart space, your hips. Let your head and neck drop. 1 more inhale. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more deep expansive breath in. And out. Let it go. Stay for 2 more cycles of breath. Find the quality in your breath. And let's do all of that on the other side. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair, Utkatasana, sit low, reach high. Grab opposite elbows, lift your heels, hold for 2 cycles of breath. Press your inner thighs in together, activate your glutes, sit low, low, low. Drop your heels, inhale, chair. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain, lift your right knee. Exhale, standing split, hinge forward over your left leg this time. Let your head and neck relax, lift your right leg. Making sure that right hip is not opening up. Making sure you're relaxing your upper body. Root into the sole of your left foot here. One more breath. And then draw your right knee into your chest. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Find your balance. Bend your right knee. Exhale, warrior one. Ground your back heel. Bend into your left knee. And hold for 2 cycles of breath. Dial right hip forward, left hip back. Front knee stacks on top of front ankle. And then again, watch where your tailbone is. Engage your core. One more inhale. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind you. Inhale, puff up your chest. Exhale, dive forward. Humble warrior. Pressing the heels of your hands together to power through your arms. Power through your back leg. Can you reach the crown of your head for the earth? One more inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Frame your left foot. Lift your back heel. Inhale, low lunge twist. Left arm lifts. Exhale, side plank. Come onto your right side. And then option to stay here. Option to find your wild thing. Step your left foot behind you. Press into your feet to open up your front side body. Reach for the front. One more breath. One more inhale. Exhale, flow through your Vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. We've made it, friends. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more inhale and an exhale. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, stand tall, reach high. Exhale, Talasana, mountain. All right, friends, we've made it to our peak pose, our dancer's pose. So let's get you set up. At any point, if you need to take a break, if you need to shake out your ankle, do that. I'm not gonna hold for too long, but if you wanna hold this pose for longer, you're welcome to pause the video. We're gonna start rooting our right foot on the mat. Reach your right arm up above you, and then bend your left knee to grab the inside of your left foot. So you have the option to either grab the ankle or the inside of the foot, depending how far you want to go. From here, keeping your hips square to the front, start to kick your foot into your hand until you cannot kick it anymore, and then your body starts to hinge forward. So you're kicking your foot in, activating your inner thighs. Imagine you're trying to keep them together here. Kick your foot into your hand to open up your left chest. Activate your right arm forward. Bend into your knee just a little bit here. Hold for one breath. Yes, you can. Can you kick even higher? Activate your core. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Shake out your right ankle. Again, you have the option to pause this video if you want to stay in this shape for longer. Let's do it on the other side now. Root into your left foot, reach your left arm overhead, bend your right knee, grab the inside of your right foot. Take a deep breath in Exhale, start to kick your left foot into your left hand, right foot into your right hand, and then begin to reach to the front. Focus on something that's not moving in front of you to help you find your balance. Use your breath. One more breath here. One more inhale. Can you kick even more? Exhale, slowly let it go. Shake out your left ankle this time. Whew, so good. And then from here, find your mountain. This time, bring your left hand to your heart, right hand to your belly. Close your eyes and take inventory of your breath. Take inventory of your mind right now. What is your inner dialogue? Take one deep breath in through your nose, your throat, your chest, your belly. And exhale from your nose, your throat, your chest, your belly. One more deep inhale through your nose, your throat, your chest, your belly. And exhale through your nose, throat, chest, belly. Stay here for 2 more cycles of breath. Letting the silence cradle you. Finding peace in the stillness, and then flutter your eyes open. Drop your hands to your sides. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, reach high. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, flow through your Vinyasa one last time before we start to end our class. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Stay here and breathe. Notice how different this one feels compared to the very first one we took in class. What journey your range of motion has gone through, how your mobility has changed in less than an hour. One more breath. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, come down to your knees. Cross your ankles under your seat. And then bring the soles of your feet to the mat. We're going to slowly start to find our way onto our backs. Extend your arms out in front of you. And then slowly roll down vertebrae by vertebrae, activating your core one last time. And then once you've found your way onto your back, bring the sole of your left foot to the mat. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Flex your right foot. Option to stay here. Option to bring your left knee in. Find a figure 4 stretch, opening up through your right glute, right hip. And breathe. Still continuing to not entertain any distractions. Let yourself fully detach from anything happening outside of your mat at this moment. And then switch your legs, strap the right sole of your foot to the mat, cross left ankle over, right thigh, flex left foot. Stay here or bring your right knee in. Noticing the rise and fall of your belly and chest with every inhale and exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, find your supine bound angle or Supta Baddha Konasana. Bottoms of your feet come together to touch, knees fall wide. Option to cactus your arms or option to rest left hand on heart, right hand on belly, whatever feels good here. But if you cactus your arms, you'll get a little bit more of a heart space opener. And just stay here for a good minute or so. Noticing how your body and your knees in particular melt down further and further towards the floor with each passing breath. The process of respiration, after all, is not just the intake and outtake of oxygen. It is the movement of energy in your body, the movement of prana, life force. It powers your body up, it energizes you, calms you, grounds you. Cultivate it in whatever way you need to at the moment. Stay for 2 more cycles of breath. And then bring the soles of your feet back to the mat. Windshield wipe your knees side to side. And then when you're ready, let your knees fall to the left side of your mat. Cactus your right arm out to the right. Let your head fall to the right here for a gentle supine twist. Making sure that both of your shoulders are grounded down onto your mat. And then windshield wipe them again, side to side. And when you're ready, let them fall to the right this time. Cactus your left arm out, gaze meets your left hand. Back to center, find your happy baby. Grab blades of your feet. Knees fall in towards your underarms. Maybe you rock side to side. Maybe you extend one leg and then the other. Take whatever feels good here. And if happy baby does not resonate with you at this moment, you can always take a bridge pose or any other hip opener. And when you're ready, bring your feet as wide as your mat. Let your knees knock in together to touch. Feel free to pause this video if you'd like to practice any other shape, pose, and inversion if you'd like. Or if you're ready, start to set up into your Savasana, your final resting pose. Let your legs splay out. Let your arms splay out. Take up all the space that you can. I remind you, it's your divine right to take up space in this world. So start here on your mat. And then let your eyes close. Clear your mind of any distractions, any worries. Once more, tuning into the frequency of love. Letting love wash over your body. What does it feel like right now? When you feel love, what kind of sensations does it bring in your body? I've said this once and I'll always say it. There is no such thing as unrequited love when you are the full embodiment of love. So how can you start to show up with love, as love, for love in every room that you step in? Rest here in Savasana for about a minute or so. And then when you're ready, no rush at all. Gently roll onto your left side. Find a gentle fetus position. Rolling up into a tiny little ball. Use your bottom arm as a pillow here. And use this moment here to cultivate the energy of love one last time on your mat before you get on with your day. And then gently use your top hand to press yourself up to an easy seat facing the front. Keep your eyes closed. Bring your hands to your knees, either palms down to ground yourself or palms up to receive. And let's breathe here as a community. Exhale all of the still air out of your body. Take a deep expansive breath in. Fill up through your chest, your rib cage, your belly. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Bring your hands to prayer at your heart space. Bow your head down in gratitude. The light and love in me sees, honors, and appreciates the light and love in you. Thank you for sharing your beautiful practice with me. Until next time, thank you so much.